Now I'm going to give you an idea of identity and inverse. First of all, we'll take identity. Now, what is the meaning of additive identity? Additive identity is a number which can be added to any number to get the same number. Additive means it can be added to get the identity, to get the same number. A number, additive identity, is that number which can be added to any number to get the same number as the result. And that additive identity is 0. If I add 0 to any number, it will give you the same number. Like 3 plus 0 is 3, minus 2 plus 0 is minus 2, 1 by 2 plus 0 is 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2 plus 0 is minus 3 by 2, same number. If I add 0 to any number, I get the same number. So 0 is called the additive identity. Similar to additive identity is the multiplicative identity, and we explain it as like multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity is the number which can be multiplied to any number to get the same number. If I multiply any number to a, I should get the same number a. So that number is 1. 1 is called the multiplicative identity. If I multiply 3 to 1, I'll get 3. If I multiply minus 2 to 1, I'll get minus 2. If I get 1 by 2 and multiply to 1, I'll get 1 by 2. Minus 3 by 2 times 1 gives you minus 3 by 2. So 1 is a number which can be multiplied to any number to get the same number. Similarly, 0 is a number which can be added to any number to get the same number. Because 0 is added, that is why it is called additive identity, and 1 is multiplied, that is the reason we call it multiplicative identity. Similar to identity, we have the concept of inverse also. So if I want to explain you the additive inverse. Additive inverse. Inverse is the opposite. Opposite when you are adding. What can be added to 2? Which is opposite of 2 to get the result 0. In this case, we get the result as 0. So opposite of 2 is minus 2, that can be added. Now this is opposite in the sense of addition. For 3, its inverse is not on inverse, I should say additive inverse. Its additive inverse is minus 3. For 1, its additive inverse is minus 1. For 3 by 2, its additive inverse is minus 3 by 2. So any number 3 by 7 minus 3 by 7, additive inverse is plus 3 by 7. Minus times the given number gives you additive inverse of that number. Similar to additive inverse, we have multiplicative inverse also. Multiplicative inverse is also called the reciprocal. What should be multiplied to 2 in order to get 1 as the result? That is 1 by 2. We just change the numerator to denominator and denominator to numerator. You can say in easy words. For example, if 3 is the number, so its multiplicative inverse, if I want to calculate the multiplicative inverse of 3, that will be 1 by 3. Multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5 will be 5. Multiplicative inverse of, say, minus 3 by 2, minus will remain same. Instead of 3 by 2, it's 2 by 3. If you want to calculate multiplicative inverse of, say, minus 6, minus will remain same. Instead of 6, it is 1 over 6. This is how you calculate the multiplicative inverse. These products of 3 and 1 by 3 gives you the identity. 1 by 5, 5 gives you the identity. This and this gives you identity. This and this gives the identity. In the additive inverse, only the sign changes, positive to negative, negative to positive. And in multiplicative inverse, you write its reciprocal, 1 over. You twist the numerator and denominator to find the multiplicative inverse.